before they put me in a casket. Let's go.
3, 3, 2, 1, action.
Hey everybody! Welcome to the 5th annual. Is it running? Hold on. Anyway, we're going to start with some presentations. We had a wonderful year. Generally speaking, pretty healthy year. You know, Eddie continues on the slide of dementia, but can't do much about that. That's age.
Plus he doesn't know.
What he doesn't know.
He doesn't realize.
Played a lot of golf all over the place. It went pretty well. So we have a few awards and presentations. Another chair in my car. I'm going to start. One of the things I have to get off my chest. It seems as though for years and years I made a very good chowder. Nope. And then somebody started to criticize my chowder and make comments and little comments, and they kept building and building. And I finally got frustrated and said, well, Eddie, you make the chowder. And he did, and it was okay.
Yeah. We had a couple extra clams in there.
Just wanted you to have a sample of my chowder to take with you. Okay?
Check it out.
It's got some nice clams. It's got potato. You can pass it down. I'll take a look.
Spices too.
Please don't sample it.
Yeah. Save it for Ed.
Are those clams still alive?
There's too much potato, Henry.
And while we're on the subject of Ed, you know, he continues to do his ball hockey, but he's getting older and going into the woods more and more deeply for a longer and longer period. Getting nervous, and I think what's going to happen, Eddie, is you're going to get lost.
There's only one person who's ever been lost.
No, that's not true anymore.
So what I would like you to do when you go into the woods, give somebody a signal that you're going in, put this shirt on so we can find you.
Hey. All right.
Tie this string to your ass. So we can get you in, okay? So that's it with
Henry, I think I'm gonna cook this.
I think you should.
Smells
Like
good.
right now in the fire.
Does it say anything, that shit?
Now, how many times have we heard the expression this year, you got a horseshoe up your ass? Ouch. And the person who's got the horseshoe up his ass the most, in fact, he clangs when he walks. It's JT. So we got your horseshoe belt. You can wear JT.
Oh, I thought that was so we could pull it back.
Demonstrate how it works.
Clink, clink.
They should.
Pass that down to JT.
Rusty too.
Does that come with preparation? No, sorry.
I was happy to find out I'm not the only one who's homeless. In fact, there are some people that are even better than me. I don't have any place to live. But Ron tried here, a lovely drive, I have a beautiful trailer.
With trailer trash.
Trailer trash!
Trailer trash.
And they're telling everybody, yeah, we're building this in-law. No, they like their trailer. They never leave it.
Yeah.
Find a trailer park trash shirt for you. Monogram. It's a wife beater.
What?
Monogram. Ron's trailer and RV park. Free clam cakes every Saturday. I'm trying to drum up business. Well, you can put it.
Put it back in the bag, yeah.
Pass them both. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Ron,
Yeah, Ken
should have given you one that said the
Yeah.
shit is full.
A picture of him pulling the honey wagon.
Jerry, he can tell you about the first time he emptied his shit. That's a great story.
We have a lot of stories.
I didn't take it on. Yeah.
Now, there are a couple of guys in here, in this place, believe it or not, who think they're smarter than everybody else.
Oh, come on.
So they went to a golf course, and they decided that instead of paying $3 for beers, they were going to bring their own, which in some places is frowned upon. Oh, but they were real smart. They wrapped beers in aluminum foil. And the ranger came by and said to Jerry and Zach, and these guys couldn't lie to anybody about anything. So the guy said, "Hey, is that beer?" Yeah. So he took the beers and he dumped it out.
Just like when you were 16.
Now next time when you do this, we figured that we would give you a little sign to put on the can that says, "This is not a beer." So you don't have to explain it.
No, right. No.
I'll have to bring it here. We did the old field trips. Jack, the old field trips. Oh, yeah. Wrap their soda cans in aluminum foil.
Hey, Zeke.
You gotta wear that for your family. Next fire pit, Ron. Next fire pit, you gotta wear that for your family.
Hey, Zach. This is at Kingsway. They only
Any of
have
these look
bottles.
familiar, Jerry? It appears that when Jerry went to Florida last year, he had a little bit of difficulty on the tee box and lost the most balls of anyone, 27.
That was in one
Managed to
round.
find, Eddie and I went around after you guys left to the same courses, and we managed to find every one of them.
Yeah, so. Pass this way,
You guys are, yeah, nobody wants to.
well, they know it's balls. Yeah.
These people know balls.
I see a Callaway. I use Callaway.
Everybody here is familiar with Mark LeBron, right?
Yeah.
Captain
I don't
Crunch.
know if you ever noticed Mark. Sometimes he goes into the woods, comes out of the woods, and he smells faintly of cologne. In fact, about every 3 hours, he splashes it on, and then he splashes it on again. So what this is actually a golf ball bottle of cologne. He's not here.
He always smells good.
And, you know, I think it's an improvement over the stuff he's using. You can take a whiff if you want. Smell it from here. Smell it from here.
Well, you get that. That smells better.
It's Avon. Oh, did you get that? I've never
Okay, we've got a guy in our group. You know, generally we golf early in the morning, we put our clothes on, we get over there, we got wrinkled shirts, the shirts are out of our pants, we managed to pass the ranger and we get on the course somehow.
Inside out.
Inside out.
Right, inside out.
But we do have one golfer with us who is always impeccably dressed and impeccably coordinated,
Not me.
I know that.
and that's Al Shore. Always looks.
He wants that cologne.
Yeah, I think he likes the cologne.
His wife does an impeccable job of getting them out.
Does he
So,
have any shirts?
Yeah, he's got like 55 of them now. Damn golf golf course you guys go to, he buys a new one. He does.
I've noticed that lately.
Single golf course.
So you guys are very, very lucky today because it's August 31st. And as it turns out, on September 1st, Al is starting a business, Alan Shaw Clothing Line.
His name is Albert.
And, no, it's Alan. Ask Eddie. What's his name?
Al from Shores.
Al from Shores.
Alan.
Alan from the shore.
So, we started a clothing line, and I happen to have with me a sample of what you'll be seeing on the golf course next year.
It was free.
And this is quite an outfit, very well caught. It's just the new album.
Can't wait to see you in that, Al.
Me too.
Halloween is coming.
Look at this.
Nice line.
I wish you luck, Al, in your new venture.
I like it.
You're
I
gonna
like
make a
it a
lot
lot.
of money. I like the show. I like the underwear. So you guys, please don't share this. It's not coming out too far.
Now, you want to leave it at my place? I'll hold it for you.
Our closets are too full right now with shirts.
Well, we can keep it at my house. You can just wear it in Florida.
Okay. Let's see, who we up to? I don't want to embarrass anybody, but you know, actually I do. Here's the thing.
It's on me.
We all know Brian Maney comes golfing with us early in the morning. We don't always have time early in the morning to do what we have to do. He disappears into the bathroom every single time. So we thought, Brian, that it would be easier for you if you had your own kit. This kit comes with a nifty sign. Take the sign off, hang it on a doorknob. It says, "This toilet occupied, soon to be out of order."
Carol's laughing
A magazine, clean underwear, special moments, you never know. Powder, mouthwash. Thank you. Wash.
Jake, you're going to be there for a while.
Survival kit.
No wipes.
So Brian, if we embarrass you, good.
Thank you.
It's not something you have to
As I'm driving.
You don't have to
driving.
He's going through this, I'm like, I can't drive.
Henry, I'll talk to my doctor. Maybe we can franchise.
The Brian Maney bathroom kit.
There you go. For those special moments.
Yes, on the golf course.
Make lovely
I can see Paul's wheels turning.
Okay, year after year, it seems like, I hope this was the last year, it's like a perennial year for poor Glenn. He's always got issues with shoulders, knees, everything, and is in a constant state of rehab. I'm sure it's costing Nancy and Glenn a fortune in co-pays, everything they have to do. So, we thought that we would get together and pitch in. And we have here the first tee swing groove. And this will help you work on your swing. And not only that, the ball is attached to a string so you won't hit it into your neighbor's yard. So I thought that was pretty good. All right. I know you will. I know you'll use it. That makes it feel good. And and you know, last year we had a surprise dark horse, so to speak, who won the skin pig. His name is Ralphie, alias Jerry. And he only started golfing a few years ago, so people felt bad for him, gave him a lot of strokes and a lot of breaks. And because of all that, he snuck in, took everything last year. And he was the skin pig. And this year he continues, but we're on to him a little bit, so we took some strokes away. He couldn't quite, maybe I'm giving something away.
They adjusted the system.
You didn't make skin pig championship this year. However, we do believe we still maintain the status of sandbagger.
I saw that bag, I thought it was something else.
There'll be another one in there for you, JT.
That's heavy.
It's sand.
You know that I told you some of our health issues continue to plague us, and sometimes these things come out of nowhere. And poor Will Dubois this year had an issue with kidney stones.
Oh no, Will.
And he had quite a problem trying to pass. You saw the picture of one of the ones he passed. How he did that, I don't know. So anyway, as it turns out, he did pass another stone, and we chose to preserve it in a jar as people do. There was a little bit of blood. To the surprise of the doctors and everyone, it was perfectly round. And then upon closer observation, they found out it was a Callaway golf Oh, God.
That one was
He had way too much free time on his hand to come up with all this.
You must be quite a man if you pass that baby well.
I thought he'd been working on this for
During the
6
course
months.
of the year, Paul Gagnon brought in some friends this year, which is great, you know. And Tommy O'Bannon came quite a bit. And usually when Tommy came, he would golf with Paul. That's okay, you can golf with your friends. And one of Tommy's favorite things to do is to light up a nice cigar, which I thought was kind of strange because the whole time he was golfing, he's smoking a cigar. And then one day, I was behind them on one of the holes, and something fell out of Paul's bag. And I realize now just why they were smoking that, Tommy was smoking the cigar. It was to hide the odor.
big split. It was Tommy's.
Nothing to do with it.
Hey, Paul, I hope it's full. If it's real, you'd be passing it around all night.
We get to smoke this later, right?
What does it say on it?
We can all share it, right?
What does it say?
Okay, you know, everybody's familiar with the movie Caddyshack. Everybody's familiar with the role that Bill Murray plays.
Caddyshack,
Somebody who works real hard and tries to get that gopher. Well, we have somebody here who doesn't care too much about gophers, but woodchucks bother the hell out of them. And they're going to do a remake Jack, and we thought that Brian Martin would be perfect.
I did get 4 of them. And I didn't transplant them either. No, not while playing golf.
So we'll pass that back.
Thank you very much.
Ryan,
I didn't repatriate them.
how did you catch them?
You recycled them.
Some didn't move after I spotted them. Others were in the cage. It's against the law to transplant them. I did transplant them into the garden. They were recycled.
Go for God.
We're jealous.
Very good. You don't have one for everybody.
You have one too.
Oh my God.
On the back of your chair.
Brian, there's one more thing though.
Oh. This could have been good.
Notice
You could have
that
stopped here.
you're getting into fall golf now, and oftentimes when you hit the ball, it goes into the woods. And oftentimes I notice when you enter my brother Jerry's that you have the habit of mimicking animal sounds, you know, like turkey and this and that. Well, if you're golfing this fall and you're walking in the woods looking for your ball and you're making animal sounds, you could get shot.
It's possible.
By a hunter. So, put this on.
It won't be used.
Yeah.
I will use it.
We had a sale on.
Ryan, that's a good one.
I will use it.
Pass that over to.
Thank you very much, Henry.
And make sure that you and Eddie wear them the same day.
They might be on the same team.
Ed, make sure you wear them.
No, you have to have a collar. Can't wear them on a golf course.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get him a collar.
I'll have to pick up smoking.
Stencil DPW on the back.
Or ECI.
Or ACI.
Ryan Martin, you need a collar. I heard the Diocese of Providence is selling them cheap.
I will wear this. This is my shirt. Thank you very much.
There you go. You're welcome. Next one, Chris Tardy. You know, she's the only woman that golfs with us. It's wonderful. We have her with open arms, and we never know which group she's going to end up with. But you know what? We're all getting older. And you know what? Usually we can go about 2 holes or 3 holes, and then we got to find a tree.
Yes, you do.
And what we have for you is we have a set of goggles here. And if you put these on, it will block out any obscene or anything you might not want to see.
Are they magnifiers?
It works very well. It almost have
Does the fence?
They're all naked!
Henry, those look like my sunglasses.
There you go. No, they don't.
Those are girl sunglasses.
Okay, so pass these back. Okay.
Oh my God.
Mike Mass.
What'd you do now?
Hey, Mike. We all know that you're one of 2 that is going back to school and still has a desk. So we thought that, and because we can't give this to JP, because if you put it on his desk, it would either get stolen or used as a weapon from socket. But Mount, the kids might actually admire it a little bit. It's a little golf display thing, put it on your desk. It can remind you every day of all of the nice times that you had.
Nice time that he's not having.
What I could be doing instead of doing
Tuesday.
What retirement?
You want to go back under the...
Are they nice?
Wow, look at that.
I'm nice and comfortable.
That's cute, Mike.
put that in my golf room at home.
Yeah.
Next, we have a golfer here with us who's a biker and takes his motorcycle to golf. And the other day when Mike had his little party, Mark pulled in. He said, "Mark, where are your golf clubs?" I have a thing for that. Don't worry about it. We found a thing. He's got the incredible shrinking golf bag. Puts that in his bag, puts it in his saddle, and then adds water. Pretty good.
You found my secret.
The next
Speaking of motorcycle. Yeah, you better.
I know.
Yeah, I think it's school the ball would find its way around.
Hey, everybody knows that Ray Toddy is a retired engineer.
Yeah.
And there's nothing worse than a retired engineer because they're always tinkering, building things, they're trying to reinvent everything that already exists. Well, Ray came up with a brilliant idea to improve everybody's golf score, PGA, LPGA, hackers, amateurs. He tested it out, he did studies, he did measurements, he did math, and he came up with the perfect solution to improve everybody's game. I happen to have a diagram of it, which is pretty good. He tripled the size of the golf course.
Good job, Ray.
Yeah, I like that.
Putting made easy.
And this created quite a buzz.
No, Paul's got the buzz.
So he applied. He applied for a patent with the U.S. Patent Office, and the director wrote to him, "Dear Mr. Toddy, obviously retired engineers have a lot of time on their hands. While I agree with your study that a bigger hole would improve scores, it will also compromise the game. In fact, like many inventors, you fail to see the consequences of your ideas. For example, a bigger hole would result in people falling into manholes, more children being born, more mice crawling through houses, and more ozone coming into the atmosphere. In fact, in regards to sports, Mr. Toddy, do we use a bigger baseball? Do we use a smaller basketball? Do we use a large net in soccer? Please think of the consequences of unleashing such an invention." Bob Higginsbottom, U.S. Patent Office.
Higginsbottom.
And this created quite a buzz. There's another note here. "Dear Mr. Toddy, if I use a bigger hole, do the others have to also? Perhaps an insert for them would be great. The signed Tiger." "Dear Mr. Toddy," another note, "I like the idea of a bigger hole very, very much. Bill Clinton." "Dear Mr. Toddy, I have seen your invention and sent it to the UN for review. I like it, but the British and the Russians do not. Your friend Barry." Dear Mr. Toddy, one more note. "Given my status in life, I see no use for a bigger hole. Hillary Clinton." That's Ray. Last one. You know, Roger, as you know, has been toying with the idea of going to Florida. He's going to go with Eddie.
He's not coming with me.
Well, he's gonna meet you there.
No.
Do something there.
No.
Whatever. He's going to Florida.
With Ray.
He's gonna stay with Ray?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna talk to him at all?
No.
So anyway, he's going to be in Florida, and he might get a condo, and he might be retired. We don't know, and we just tell you, Roger, you had a pretty good year this year golfing. You used some of the senior tees, but you used some of the regular tees. Got a good amount of skins, etc.
Yeah.
And as you know, Roger's mantra is, "I don't deserve a beer, I don't deserve a beer." Well, Roger, this year you deserve a beer. We're going to give you a beer. We want you to drink the beer.
A giant beer.
That concludes our presentation, except We have to make an award.
Yeah, we need a skin pig. Yeah.
Regards to the skin pigs, we had 2 people tied for second place with 50 each. Who were they, Ray?
Was it 50 each? Were
Will Dubois. Yeah, Will Dubois.
Brian
Ryan.
Whoa, Brian, Martin.
Tied for second.
Cry some more. Cry some more.
Because people had a horseshoe up their butt this year, it goes to JC. You have to wear the mask.
Come on, I thought the average, I didn't average.
JT, you take care of that pig.
I had it once already.
At 18.
What? You had it once already?
Is he the first two-time winner?
Give him that chance.
I'm a 2-time winner of this.
Jerry didn't, that's why you weren't here last
We
year.
had another presentation to make. Will Dubois, Cranston Country Club, 7-18-13, 12 hole, 125 yards, hole in one.
You won't get lost.
Thank you.
That's the only 2-time winner of this award, I think.
Oh, he's gloating.
One last one. One more.
when we went to Vermont,
Still never got it back.
we had a Charlie Whitehead tournament. And the winners of the tournament this year
Fixed.
were Zag. This is not a beer. And Mike Wimmer. Zag. I'm going to present Zag with the trophy. That's Mike's right here.
Great, the Up and Smoke.
The Up and Smoke trophy. It's yours for a year.
Can we put the other one on?
Congratulations.
Zach, you gotta
Oh,
kiss
you
it.
need to put yours on top of there.
Last one.
Apparently I was a skin pig, I had the most.
Surprisingly enough, last year when we went to Florida, we were all playing golf, and usually we go back either to the clubhouse and have something to eat, or we'll go back to one of the condos and have something to eat. Then we figure out who wins the skins, who wins the matches, and whatever. Well, last year we had a little blip in the program because we came back to the condo and one of the cards disappeared. So that team was completely disqualified because they didn't have a card to present. They couldn't produce their scores. So, unbeknownst to me, I get this letter in the mail the other day in advance of this party, and it's addressed to Mr. Henry Berthium, care of Ray Tardy. And it's from Kingsway Country Club. I don't know what's in it, but you might want to take a look, Henry. Oh, no. The humidity did that.
Somebody sealed it. Wasn't Raymond.
Humidity.
Lost card.
Surprisingly enough, there's the lost card.
All bets are off then.
Still disqualified, but better to have the card in hand than not. And Henry's having a hard time with his driving and his putting.
Not driving yesterday, Thursday.
We give him 2 VHS formats, Driving for Accuracy and Distance by Tom Lehman.
Oh, good.
And Accurate Putting with Steve Jones. So we definitely want to see some improvement, Henry.
I'm going to play these videos in my car.
Thank you.
Is that it?
That's it.
Get back under the... Before you all melt.
Yeah, I need to get it.